Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah, also known as LaughLoveLangella, and in today's video I'm back with another Christmas shop with me, this time heading out to Walmart and checking out what budget-friendly finds they have for the season. I did actually share nearly all of these. I only picked up one additional item, well two technically, but one that I'm keeping, from when I shared over on Instagram about a month ago. So if you're not following me over there, it's the same name, LaughLoveLangella. I share more real-time, behind-the-scenes type of stuff and just some little everyday pieces. But I did actually already share these items before. So I filmed after the fact. So some of the items I'm sharing that I picked up are not in the store right now because they are sold out. They're sold out online. I will have everything I can linked down below for you guys. I know a lot of you already picked up some of this stuff, which is amazing, but I'm excited to share it with you guys. Let's head out to Walmart and afterwards I will share what it is I got. Heading into the Walmart Christmas section, the first immediate aisle is the My Texas House collection. There are so many great, amazing finds. This set of ornaments is such a beautiful, neutral addition to any tree style that you would like to decorate. I love the stocking options, the tree collars and skirts. There's matching ribbon. These velvet ornaments are sure to go fast. I love that they did them in a different color. I did end up picking up these shatterproof ones in the larger size. They are quite big and are sure to make a beautiful statement in my tree this year. This garland would be the perfect addition to your winter greenery, or you could add it into your Christmas tree as well. And this white deer reminds me so much of one I bought from Kirkland's years ago that did not come back. I love that it's neutral and it's super budget friendly as well. Moving on to the regular Walmart section, you're definitely going to see a lot more pops of color, traditional items. These velvet nutcrackers are such a fun addition to a kid's space, and I love that Walmart also brought out their own stained nutcracker, just like Hobby Lobby. This one is more similar in color tone to the one that I DIY'd myself a few years ago. These peppermint tea light candles would be a really fun addition to add to a Christmas tablescape, or you could always put a couple on your coffee table as well. And this green ceramic tree reminds me of one that was very similar that I shared from at home. These white wood look trees are so pretty. I love the simple style lines, and they would be perfect for both Christmas and winter decorating. I thought that this bell was so pretty. The color of it reminded me of the ones I have from Kirkland's last year, but I like how this one has the more intricate details with the pine needles and pine cones. The gingerbread houses are in full swing here. They had so many different options, colors, styles, sizes too. A bunch of them light up as well, which is super fun. Easily could add it to a kid's room. If you set up a village for Christmas, they actually had some village smaller options available here, and you could easily integrate the gingerbreads in the mix too. This aisle was a little bit sparse. I don't think everything is out just yet, but I did love so many of the wreath options that they came out with. They have some more traditional ones with layered greenery. This full pine cone one is fun and would be great for fall as well. And the red berries would be a really beautiful pop of color. They had so many different garland options available. I always gravitate toward the wood look ones, so I actually picked some of these up myself, but they had a bunch of different color and style options. Lots of mini ornaments for tabletop trees or kids ones for their rooms. And then in the regular aisle, there were stockings, stocking holders, different ornament options as well. Literally so much to choose from. There was even more Christmas in the garden section at Walmart. They had these honeycomb tree options in smaller and larger sizes, and some outdoor decorations as well with more traditional things, some velvet covered shapes. They had cookie cutters in trees, snowflakes, and I think there was a gingerbread too. And then this trio of bells is such a classic touch. All right, so now we are back, friends, and there are so many items to see at Walmart. They're still bringing out more and more each week. So I've only covered what it is that my local location had available, but the absolute most popular item I shared when I shared back a month ago over on Instagram were these Pottery Barn Look for Less reindeer. I have two of the Pottery Barn ones. I have the small and the medium. I do not have the large yet. Someday I will pick him up, but these are the Walmart ones. The retail for $10 and $12 or $13, I believe, each. This is the smaller size that they had. I will say that they are not exactly the same sizes as the Pottery Barn ones. They obviously cannot completely duplicate the item for obvious reasons, but these help you achieve that designer look without having to spend that money. And they are solid. They are not plastic, so they are definitely well worth it. When I originally went, they had a ton on the shelves, and when I went back and filmed, not a single one was seen. They've sold out online. They keep getting restocked every once in a while, so if I do see them restock, I will share over on Instagram. Again, just more real time, in the moment type of stuff. But this is the smaller one. And then there is also the medium one. Now the medium one of the Walmart one is more alike the large size of the Pottery Barn one than the medium Pottery Barn one. So I honestly forgot about that. I had to look back on my photos to remember what it looked like. It's so cute. I will say the antlers are smushed right together, which is definitely different than the Pottery Barn ones, which are separated slightly. Maybe in future years we'll see them do that themselves, but again, it's still giving you that high-end designer look without having to spend the money to do it. And I love my Pottery Barn ones so much that I want to put them everywhere. So for me, it was a no-brainer to pick up more of them and not have to spend the money for it. So these are so fun. The antler situation does not bother me because I put them sideways anyways. If you have them front-facing, depends on your preference. I know some people don't even like these twiggy little guys. I love them. Personal preference. If you don't, that's fine too. But just seeing them together, you can see, obviously this one is definitely taller, but these ones are such a good find that Walmart came out with for this year. The next super popular item are these pinecone candle holders. I have some that I bought from Amazon, I want to say 2 years ago now. They're these beautiful gold ones. They were a McGee & Co. dupe. Love them. I'm obsessed with them. They did not come back this year for some reason. I did find a set of bronze ones from Antique Farmhouse. Some of you have also picked those up, but some of you haven't been able to get your hands on them either. These are really great budget-friendly options from Walmart. They are bigger than both versions that I have, and you could easily spray paint these. So these are a bronze with a copper brushed finish on it. You could spray paint them with just some bronze or gold, black, whatever your personal preference is. to give it the look you're trying to achieve. It comes with this little like joy tag. I'm just going to take that off. I don't need that. So the small one is $3.98 and the larger one is $4.98. So super, super budget friendly. Pine cones, I feel like you could technically use all year round, but if you want to give them a season, fall, Christmas, winter, you can absolutely use them. So you can use them for quite some time. It's not just a little blurb moment in your decorating, but these are a really great budget-friendly item as well from Walmart. This next item I was so excited to see when I came across them in person at the store. They are these burgundy large shatterproof ornaments. They are part of the My Texas House collection that's at Walmart. She has so many great items available in her line, and they do have some like burgundy, a nice moody color. There's also a green version of these, and there's a smaller green version of these that are glass but still have the velvet finish on it. I wish they brought out a smaller version of the burgundy. That's really what I'm going for. I've wanted to incorporate burgundy in my Christmas tree, not red. And I so desperately want it to be burgundy. So I'm trying to find what I can that's out there, but I love the scale of this ornament. It's so important for visual interest in your Christmas tree. For one, to have different sizes, but two, to have different shapes too. And I thought that this would look so, so pretty. You could always use it as a bowl filler as well. These are quite large, and they were $9.98 for 2 of them. I picked up 6. Crossing my fingers that's enough. I didn't want to be greedy, grabbing everything that they had, but so excited about these and incorporating them in my tree this year. Another tree item that I picked up is actually a new garland. I saw these and they instantly reminded me of the ones that I have from Hearth and Hand from years ago now. They are a darker brown color, but they have the slightest red tone to them. So sometimes they can conflict with my ornaments. So I saw these at Walmart. They were only $6.97 for the strand. They do have a tasseled end on it. I'm just going to cut that off. I don't want the tassels on it. You could always just leave it and like tuck it deeper into your tree if you have a more dense tree. I am actually going to be reusing one of my trees. I didn't want to end up getting another one this year. I have 3 full-size trees already, and that's my limit for what fits in my Harry Potter closet. So I'm going to be not using the tree I did last year, but the tree I used the year before. It's a more dense look. It's less sparse. I'm going to put the more sparse one up in our bedroom this year. But I digress. We will get into that when we're officially talking Christmas. But these ones are so pretty. They're a beautiful wood tone. They come in a bunch of different colors as well. The Hearth and Hand ones don't come in the darker brown anymore. They only come in the lighter whitewashed tan. So that's why I didn't grab those instead, but I was excited to find these. I grabbed 3 of them because I used 3 strands on my 7.5 foot tree last year, and it gave me good coverage on it. So if you have a 9 foot, you might want to do 4. It might just kind of disperse a little bit more evenly. And I always go with the grab more, return later approach. So that way you have what you want rather than trying to find more and you can't. Now, something I wanted to pick up last year, but it sold out so incredibly fast, like so incredibly fast, was the Texas House garland. So I did actually pick up 2 of them this year. It is the cedar 9-foot garland. I just grabbed 2. I have a lot of garland. I will be the first to admit that, but I used every single strand I had last year in my decorating, and I wouldn't change a thing. I'm probably going to do a little bit of shuffle because we'll have a mantle to decorate, and I'm so excited for that this year. I've been missing decorating a mantle, especially during the holidays. I mean, come on. But I did grab this one. It is super affordable. Let me see. It was $29 for this strand of it. Designer ones go for much, much more. It has that real feel, like softer rubber plastic material. It does, when it's right up against your face, look more faux. I will say that. However, when you're looking from afar, it looks great. I also am a huge fan of layering garlands and building more into it, adding more texture to it, gives it a more realistic look as well. So I'm all for doing the faux stuff. It's less messy as well. But I love that these were so affordable and 9 feet long. So I don't know, I might do this on my mantle. I might do it on my stairs so I can steal some of the Norfolks for the mantle. I'm not sure quite yet. I'm going to play around with stuff. I'm just so excited to get into it. November 1st is when I am officially decorating. November 2nd will be my very first Christmas decorating video. So if you are not subscribed, be sure to, so that you don't miss out on all that's upcoming for the season. Another great item that came out from the My Texas House collection are these lookalikes to the Mercury, I hope I said that right, Mercury Glass strands. I actually have the glass version from House and Home years ago in the silver. Absolutely love it, but it is breakable. It is very fragile. I have to be so careful with where I put it because I am so afraid of it breaking and shattering all over my house. So these ones are plastic, which is so amazing, especially if you have littles. You don't need to be scared, to put it frankly. You don't need to be scared about them. They are a gold finish. I will try to see if I can get this. There is a lot of tape on it. So these retailed for $12.98, which is also way, way more budget friendly than the glass strands go for. I want to say the glass ones on Amazon average about 35, maybe 30 out of season. And then once you get into Christmas, you'll see them hike that price up. So just keep that in mind. But Amazon does have a bunch of different colors. So if you are fine doing the glass, absolutely go for it. It's beautiful. You can always take the glass ones off the garland and use them as a bowl filler. Little less risky there. But here, so you can see without the plastic, a more accurate color description. This is so beautiful to layer with the cedar garland, kind of have it drooping under. You could add it to your stairs. You could always add it to a Christmas tree as well. I've seen people do that and it is such a beautiful look. So these were so budget friendly. I only grabbed one strand because I already have the real glass ones. And if I'm gonna put it somewhere, I will either put it on my mantle or I will hang it on our bed. I actually did that. I don't know if it was last year or the year before for my Christmas bedroom styling. I kind of hung it swooped and it was such a pretty look and I absolutely loved it. So definitely keep those in mind when it comes to what you're planning to decorate with. We are getting down to the end of it, so I have 2 more items to actually show you, and then there is another one that will be getting returned. So I did pick up, I actually ordered these online. They're these Honeycomb Trees. They're a green, and the edging detail is gold. I thought these would be so pretty to add for shelf styling if I wanted to layer some things behind other items. These were only $8.68. I did see when I was filming the shop with me, they have larger versions of these. So you could always make a whole moment down on your fireplace hearth. That would be super pretty. You could layer it in a kid's room as well because you don't need to worry about them being breakable. And because of how they like accordion fold, super easy for storage, which is always a plus. They have a bunch of different versions. There was also a white one that was more angular, and I believe it was red, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was a red one. And then the last item that I grabbed was this super, super cute set of mini ornaments. They had a whole wall of mini ornaments and just little things. So if you want to decorate like a tabletop tree, kids tree. My sister and I were actually going Christmas shopping in October naturally, because that's the type of influence I am. We were shopping and looking at that section and ran into this sweet lady who bought a whole bunch of different ornaments and mini trees and is having all her friends and their husbands come over. The husbands are going to watch football and the ladies are going to decorate tabletop trees together. And I thought that was just the cutest idea ever. We were talking with her for a hot minute. It was so sweet, and I aspire to be just like that as I get older. Maybe even do that next year, who knows, because such a fun idea. But I thought that these were adorable. They're little gingerbreads and trees, and they kind of look like cookies. So I got these for our son's bedroom because he loves to decorate with this stuff as well. And the very last item I picked up, I actually bought it last year. It was the 4-foot My Texas House Christmas tree. And I did pick up this year's version as well. Initially I didn't, but I grabbed it because it has twinkle lights and I felt like I was going to be missing out. But I realized that I don't need to have another one of that exact tree, because as much as I enjoy the branches of them, the actual trunk of it is super, super faux. It is not textured. I wish that they would have textured it more to give it a little bit more realism for it. So what I can do is I can easily just add some twinkle lights to the one I already have. And then I'm planning on grabbing like a 3.5 or a 4-foot Norfolk tree instead, because I think that I would enjoy that more and actually use it and layer it into other areas better than having another one of that same exact tree. So that one is going to be going back, but I know so many of you grabbed it last year. So many of you were able to get it this year. It is a really great layering piece, but if you are going to be right up on top of it all the time, know that the actual trunk of it, very, very faux. So if that might bother you, just keep that in mind for it. They did also make a 7.5-foot and a 9-foot version as well. I would probably pass on those, to be honest. I think that scaling it out, it still has a very fake trunk on it. I have the sparser, oh goodness, I'm blanking out. My King of Christmas tree from last year was a more sparse tree. I loved it. My husband loves a traditional Christmas tree. So it was not his favorite. So that one is actually going to be going in our bedroom this year. I loved the tree. It gave me a different look that I was going for, but I do want to have a true Christmas tree in our living space this year. And because of the built-ins, she's going to get shuffled around a little bit. So the layout of our living room is going to probably look a little bit different for the Christmas season. So that is going to wrap up today's video, friends. I sure hope you enjoyed shopping Walmart's Christmas 2024 with me. If you picked up anything yourselves, leave me a comment down below. I would love to know what it is that you grabbed, or if you're planning to grab anything, if you weren't able to get your hands on it. I am going to be having a Halloween entryway video coming out next, and then I will be doing my fall home tour. And then I think after that, my schedule is officially shifting all Christmas content. Again, I'm not officially decorating until November 1st, but the conversation will be all around Christmas. So you don't want to miss out on that. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me here today, and I will see you in my next video, friends. Bye.